Yeah, Surviving Nickel. It's about this Iraqi military veteran who falls from mainstream society, goes to prison and released from prison, and then he end up on Skid Row. And through his story, we get a chance to look at the dynamics, all of the things that's happening in Skid Row, like the homeless veterans, the whole economic aspect of Skid Row, the relationship in Skid Row, the real people, that you got more than just people laying in the street. We deal with all of that. We did the challenges of brothers just coming up out of prison, dealing with the added element of realignment and how that has changed the whole dynamics of
what is realignment?
Realignment is when
sound like game to me.
Realignment is when these non-violent felons, about 3 months ago it went into effect when the non-violent felons was released or put on probation. And what happened is just increased the amount of people in need in the recovery zone. And so Surviving Nickel, that's what we try to do. You know, Nickel is 5th Street that runs through Skid Row, and it kind of symbolizes what the whole area of Skid Row is about. Not just Skid Row, but the whole area of Los Angeles is about. When you see, just come down Skid Row, tell you everything that you need to know about how the city of Los Angeles feel about the weak and the helpless, those that really need the help.
So you think this should be turned into a screenplay?
Yes, most definitely. But our plan is to make it into, we already have a screenplay for it, which is similar but a little bit more elaborate than the theatrical version of it.
You already have a screenplay for it?
Yeah, already have a screenplay for Surviving Nickel. One of the things I try to do with all of my plays is write the screenplay version of it, the theatrical version first. And
right. Where did you learn this writing skill? I'm about to run out of power. Where did you learn this writing skill we're talking about here?
Well, I learned this writing skills in going back to Eastern Michigan University when I was one of the founders of one of the original theater companies there called the African Renaissance Theater Company that performed in the Ypsilanti, Ann Arbor, Detroit area. And I had a chance to study under some great mentors, Franklin Case, who was a friend of James Earl Jones and went to school with James Earl Jones. And that's when I really developed my writing skills for the theater, for plays, studying that history and finding out about, especially in terms of black theater, the long history that we've had in this country of black theater. And it's been more than just a commercial. It have always been an activist theater up until the recent years where it become kind of segmented.
And the first great black star?
Well, the
Pan-African?
Yeah,
Negro?
I say the first actually great African-American actor was Charles Sidney Gifford, because he had performed in all of your important African-American stock companies, like the Williams and Walker Company, the P. King Company, the Lafayette Players. And I'll take it from the mouth of who I consider one of America's greatest playwright, along with August Wilson, Eugene O'Neill. And they asked him who was the greatest playwright to ever perform in his work. And he said Charles Gibson was the greatest actor to ever perform in any of his plays. And also keep in mind that he was also the mentor of Paul Roach, and he was also the forerunner in the film and play that brought Paul Romerson to the forefront, and that was the play The Emperor Jones.
So he was the godfather.
Yeah, he was that. He laid the foundation for it.
Yeah. His name one more time?
His name was Charles Sidney Gifford. He was born in Richmond, Virginia. Yeah, and performed in the original version of the play The Emperor Jones by Eugene O'Neill.
What's that about in general, Emperor Jones?
Yeah, Emperor Jones, the most, to me, the most noted, the Emperor Jones is about this black individual Pullman porter who gets into an argument with some white people. He ended up going to prison. He break out of prison, go to this West Indian island and become an emperor because of his knowledge and skills and stuff. But to me, the most important thing about this play that brought it to my attention is this is when the N word, the word nigger, was used throughout the play 27 times. And this is a conflict between the actor Charles Gipling and the playwright Paul Roberts. Eugene O'Neill. He confronted Eugene O'Neill about the use of this word. They had a big argument because Gipling changed the word in the middle of the performance, and they almost got into a fight in the dressing room after. He fired Gipling, brought in Paul Roberts, and the rest is history. But as we see now, we're still dealing with the meaning of this word nigger. They call the N word in the same day and age we living in now.